What up with it, man? Butt naked, yes sir. It's Mr. Doji, Mr. Roxy Balbowza, Mr. Yeah, ass out at the ATM. I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard, man.
If you ain't ready to maybe have to kill, don't take that slimy route. You know they plug me about that Skrilla, brother, I'm gonna walk them down. Sound like we...
Alright, we got Roxy Balbowza jumping off the porch with us today.
Yes sir, Ski.
What's going on with your gang?
What up with it, boss? How you doing?
Cool. How you feeling?
Lucky, man. In a moment I prayed for sure.
That's real.
For sure.
Well, you up there looking like it for sure.
You feel me? Me and my You feel me? For real.
Nah, for real. So how does it feel to be working and moving, you know what I'm saying, and chasing your dreams?
Man, that shit, it's hard for sure, but I say, shit, I mean, you just gotta, it don't even feel like nothing in the middle of it, if that makes sense. I just gotta keep doing it, and I know, like, hopefully it'll pay off, but shit, in the day-to-day, it really don't even feel like what's going on until moments like this when I not reward myself, but go do things that I was like doing it for, you feel me? Real shit.
That's real. So how was life back in Huntsville, Alabama?
Fucking the Ville, man. Man, I ain't gonna shoot it. As a kid, that shit straight, cause you don't really, all the shit that you look back on and would have a complaint about, you don't feel none of that. Back then, for the most part, so shit, it was just a bunch of little niggas who parents was too busy. You know, we was all just, so it just felt like a big playground for real. Like, you got school, but nigga, as soon as school out, everybody out on my mama.
That's real.
For real.
How would you explain the people and the way of life of Huntsville?
I love my city, man. That's the best thing I could say. Yeah, like, I mean, I love it's a lot of solid people there. You pay attention to the right things, it's gonna mold you into something official for sure, but it's a lot of bullshit, a lot of rats, a lot of all the bullshit that come with the environment too, though, for sure. But but definitely though, man, it's a beautiful place, gorgeous women, solid brothers, you feel me? For sure, Shamar World, oh God.
No, for sure. So at what point would you say you noticed that the streets can get ugly?
16, at 16, cause I had moved to LA like a year before 16, and my bro, Larry, he passed away. He got taken out execution style, shot in the back of the head twice, hid under trash bags right outside his mom's house. And he was 16, or maybe had just turned 17, but you feel me? He had a disability that he was taking pills for and shit. So I'll say, seeing somebody who literally, you feel me, had a disability not get stalled out, or like the city, the environment I'm from, not having the capacity to like evaluate that situation better before they went with that move. I mean, of course, I know that nigga bad as fuck, yo. Life is life, like real shit, but like, yeah, Larry, but as far as like just around that, that's what let me know when a dude with a disability got killed, you feel me? For sure.
No, for real. At what point would you say you jumped off the porch?
I done there made all my racks on that motherfucker. Though, for real, honestly, like, I'll say 16. That was the first, cause I'll say I was mentally off it before I physically was off it, cause I was still hooping and shit in high school, but in a sense of like seeing you gotta like be your own leader, your own protection out here, like what you gonna call on gotta be yourself, all that, for sure I'll say 16, like with that Larry shit.
No, for sure. What's some of the shit you can say you done seen or been through since jumping up the porch at the early age of 16?
Man.
Shit, everything, goddamn, shit.
Everything on my mama, everything, bit like somebody that's like hating or something, be like, bro, what about this? No, like a piece of everything out there on my mama. Like, that's why I feel like how you had asked how it feel, like being in where, like doing the shit, chasing what you want. That's the reason, you feel me? It's cause like the young folk in my city, like my mom used to teach at the inner city schools, and like she got cool with some of the students, and so like now they have kids, you feel me? And it's like before I go, it's gonna be something different, you feel me, for the next generation in my town. Like, and that, of course, not just my town, but that's important for sure. Like the young ones now seeing that this new life and all that, like trying to make sure, like, cause I done bullshitted, like wasted so much time and shit. So this is like, it's funny, like I just feel like God worked like that. Like shit, he be leaving it for everybody to do. They be scared hell, so we gotta goddamn do that shit. So really, I just really want to make it better for the kids, for real, in my city, honestly.
No, that's real shit. So how would you describe the transition from Huntsville, Alabama to Los Angeles, California?
Man, bruh, yeah, let me, straight out the gate on my soul, I got a song on this upcoming tape talking about that, like how I go from Huntsville, end up right on Central. Like, I thought it was over, on God. Then I realized LA big as fuck too. You ain't end up on the side you thought you did. So it was just like, shit. Honestly, I was lucky to have come from where I come from, and like had been molded the way I was up to that age. Cause shit, LA a different ball game. Like as far as like, you gotta move with respect. You gotta, you feel me, stuff like that. Like, so it was like, man, it wasn't like going from Huntsville to Malibu. I went straight from Huntsville. First, I was in Carson, California, and then I ended up in Paramount. So it was like, it was never like these ain't the worst spots, but it ain't like far from the worst spots by any means, you feel me? So it was really just like, it was God just doing another one of his jokes, like got your ass, like, cause it was same thing for real, just a bigger one. Huh? Word? Shut up. His dad from Carson. And his dad went to school with my uncle, my mom's brother. We met in 5th grade though. You feel me? So like that shit went full circle too on some crazy shit. Like my big bro went to school with Nick Cover, which is real close. Well, he passed away, Nick Cover did, but he was real close with his older cousin Vic, on God. They went to high school at Rancho Cucamonga together. So just, yeah, on my, that's just a crazy little thought in there.
That's wild. So at what point would you say you started making music?
You feel me? 2016, it's like 7, yeah, this going on, if not 7, going on to 7. 2016 for sure. Like when I was like 11 or 12, I had wrote some little shit, cussing in a book, and my mom snatched the book up. I always remembered that, but for sure, like for real with it, like even going to the store, even like, yeah, trying that shit was 2016. You feel me? 2016.
So what was the motivation behind it all?
Okay,
First nigga wasn't taking it serious.
Cause on God. Yeah, for fun at first, for sure, cause was still hooping and stuff too, you feel me? So, and then it's like, I feel like I heard somebody say, you gotta have like, at least a little bit of like, almost like delusion in something you go for. And like, I would say once it got to that point, it was probably like 20, like started floating like 2019, 2020 when it was like, I'm not gonna tell my mom I'm doing this, but like my bros and shit, like they fucking with it. They telling me like, do this shit. So that's when I'll say I start like, 2019, 2020 when I was like, I'ma really like rock with this shit because my guys are saying like, they fuck with this shit like that for sure.
Real spill. How did you come up with the name Roxy Balbowza?
Man, all right, so boom. I was at this little hotel in Redondo Beach, and I was like fooling with this girl, and we got into it, so she leave the hotel, bomb. So I turned the TV on, Rocky movies on, but like on some like, I wake up, it's on, I take a nap, I come back on, it's still Rocky, so then I fucked with his whole storyline watching that shit. Like I always got the chills from Rocky shit, even from when I was hooping and shit, just cause it's always that grind in it. But then like, I ain't gonna lie, I was using so many of them Roxys, and I was using, them motherfucking skis on but shit, I almost started itching. Nah, for real though, I used to fuck with those heavy, so. And then Balbowza, B-O-W is a pound, 16 ounces of weed. So Roxy Balbowza, every 16 ounces with me is you feel me? So, right like that. That was, for sure.
Nah, that's real. You put a lot of thought into that beat.
You feel me? Two different, like, they gotta remember Rocky, cause it's a real grind going into like anything that you really love, like you gonna have to grind fucked up like he was doing in that movie. But then it goes so crazy because my bro died earlier this year off the Roxys because they flooded markets, blah, I'm gonna leave them alone, but they doing what they doing, so bro passed off them. So it's like it even go full circle again, like, you feel me? Because bro passed off Roxys and that's my rap name, you feel me? That shit crazy to me, like. So definitely a fuck the Roxys for sure though. For sure.
What's one thing you want the world to know about KJ?
I did what I said I was gonna do. We handling up for my dog children, first of all. Stand on something that means something, cause you could go at any moment. I want everybody to know about bro. He always was laughing, smiling, joking. And like I got into a lot of bullshit with some folk from my town, and bro had every opportunity to like do flaw business with me because a lot of the people around him would have okayed it. He always stood on solid business with me, you feel me? So just like bro was solid as it get and like really raised his 3 children, you feel me?
No, that's real. Is that why it's so important for you to change the outlook for children that you see around you?
Hell, that's definitely, that's a drastic piece because he got 3 children. His middle child, Elijah, is about to be 4 in March, you feel me? So it's like, on mine, like, then it be like, I feel like a lot of time niggas be so scared off of whatever the different things are that they make your ass scared to, like, you feel me, do something for these little young niggas out here that really need it. So it don't happen a lot, but KJ died in the middle of nothing. It wasn't over trying to goddamn do nothing, like it ain't no nothing behind, you feel me? It's like this, you could go anytime. So at this point, like, they gonna see that I did what I was supposed to before I went, you feel me? For, it ain't just for my city, cause shit, I went from Huntsville to Compton, so mom, like, it's everywhere, like, it's damn near like it's illegal to help children, and that's like, that's weird. So that's, I mean, everything else, I done did everything else I wanted to do. We done earned over that M-ski on my everything the woman I loved, everything, my bros, I done showed, I love them with my whole everything. So shit, now it's like, and I get everything I want. Honestly, it don't always come the right way and shit, cool, but everything I ever wanted, I had at least a small form of it. So it's like, shit, I want to help the kids. Let's see how much I could do, you feel me?
Being a black man raised by a single parent, why do you feel it's important for us to protect our black queens?
Man, I'll say for sure, like first, I tatted this shit right here. It's a little girl from Africa and a vulture. If they look it up, they look up little girl and vulture, and it's just gonna pop up. Basically, the story behind it. And first, I saw it because when I was young, I used to go to my granddad's house, and he had it, you feel me, in his office. And I never asked him why. I just always remembered that shit. So basically, a dude went to Africa, was taking pictures, blah, blah, blah. And they took the picture of this girl that was sitting there dying with a vulture sitting there watching her, waiting for her to die so he could eat. And the dude took the picture. He got up out of there. He came back to America, New York. He won the award for like New York Times, great, like for a good picture. They asked him like, what you do for the girl? You feel me? He killed himself. So you feel me? Like in a sense of, that's just a little shake on that, but on some like shit, I feel like everybody need the assistance, but we're as men, if there's only two human beings, you fit in there on some like, we gotta be here for them, on God. Like nobody here for neither, you feel me? On some shit, like ain't nobody gonna goddamn help the niggas or the bitches, but we gotta, you feel me, strap them boots up and like do that, like just on some like, cause shit, all the fear and all those emotions that I got at over 6 feet tall, big as hell, I know my mama went through some, you feel me, but she still raised me and my sister, didn't let us see that. But just like, man, they lead them, they don't show how hurt them women be. And like, I feel like it's gotten to the point where they so strong because they've had to be, to where it's like, shit, we like, fuck it, nigga, and it's like, nah, they not being that because they don't need somebody to be that stronger there for them. It's just shit, ain't nobody doing that, you feel me? So like, I'll say like, and then just on God, several, like even in my ancestry, the 4th generation back, however that would go, like great granddad was a guy came and raped my Hispanic grandmother in Honduras, and I mean, cool, I'm here now, but you feel me, that just, the truth of the matter is, and ever since, shit, I damn near every one of my generations, people I love, somebody is assaulted and affected, you dig? So just like learning that as I finally got old enough to, like, you feel me, be told that and knowing that, it's just like, it's no way I'm not gonna speak up for the women and like try to, you feel me, help them. Like, I think it's probably a big passion, just God gave me that passion through having a mom and a sister without my dad being there.
That's real. So why do you feel?
Just real quick, my mom, dad died when she was 9 months too, you feel me? So when she was 9 months old, so it's like my dad wasn't there and her dad wasn't there. So it's like, it really was just that, on God.
No, that's real. How long would you say it takes to build up the motivation to build resistance?
How long do it take to build up?
Motivation to build resistance.
I think to build up the motivation to build resistance, I feel like in order, not like now there's some people who gonna do it that can't, but I feel like in order to have a fair chance at that, you would have to be able to even grasp the concept on that statement, you feel me? And I say that to say like, I can, but goddamn, this country want every one of my niggas be able to, you feel me? And it's like, it don't work like that. Like, goddamn, like niggas wasn't even taught to read or goddamn talk out a situation, you feel me? They don't know how to build up resistance to shit. Like, they, on God, but I would say, nigga, for a person that can do that, bro, or to be able, a person that knows that's what they're trying to do, nigga, you only gonna do that once you fucking, dick in the dirt on my mama, like ground zero, like it's that, like you where you face
that last straw.
you feel me on my mama, on God, real talk.
That last straw to make you change up.
Hey, straight up, bro. Like, and if you learn from someone else mistake, you lucky, because when it comes to bumping your head, most people in our environment get their wisdom the foolish way, which is off of your own mistake. You feel me? Rather than listening to somebody who went through it already. So,
Yeah.
you feel me?
Why do you feel it was important for you to release on Nipsey's birthday?
Hey, long live Nip on my mama. I swear on my soul, it's not. Maybe Prince and Michael Jackson. I ain't gonna do them, but I'm saying it ain't no, bro. He left every. You go listen to him. He teach you can manifest, which is you can speak something into existence. First, you don't even. He teach you the extra to it, like you really grind for something. You speaking into existence. You can really go get whatever you're talking about. But even in simplest form of just teaching people that your words can create life out here or effects on life, shit like that, like people ain't putting you down with, or like, man, just like the hustling spirit. Like we went to school, and like I love school because it taught me things I needed. Some things I was gonna have to know, like even being around people you don't goddamn want to be around, but like in a sense of like that hustling spirit make you live, bro. Like he said something, he said basically, like, I could tell you all this other stuff, but the short route, you feel me, the shortcut is get you some money. And it's like you could look up, it ain't not one, like it's easy to see when the nigga do some bullshit, it's out. It ain't no schmut and a nigga giving you real shit. Like if you don't got no pops in the house like I didn't, you not listening to a bunch of shit right there that's about to have you drown, you feel me? Like you man, on my mama, before it was about a month ago, I had $0. I watched a Nipsey Hussle video for 2 hours straight. It was like a documentary. On my mama, next morning woke up 28 bands, butt naked, ATM ski, on my way, on my mama, real talk. And it's just, money ain't, it's just everything, like the manifesting, understanding you a king out here, like confidence, like if they run a tape back when bro shop got raided, man, on my mama, he came outside, 12 cops behind him, he came outside standing just like this, like, and like keep your head up, you feel me, no matter what you go through, like things like that, it's like, it's priceless, it's for sure. So just, he left so many ways to win through the music, and that's like, in this tape, oh my, they gonna hear that I fuck with fool. It's down there a couple of his beats from some of his songs on the tape, on my, like shit that he had for like little remixes or freestyle, however you would say that.
Oh, that's real.
Real talk.
Talk about the importance on knowing that God is real and spreading that message.
I think the most important thing about getting to the point where I could put it on my mama and my sister's heartbeat, I know God is real. The most important part about right then is that immediately from when that happens, you got a decision on how you gonna live your life, how you gonna conduct yourself, how you gonna make your funds, partnerships, who you gonna dibble with when making your funds. You feel me? And every damn near, like, these songs is about to come out on this tape, every word on it is true, and I'm not gonna lead the kids to drown, you feel me? Because I know God is real, and that right there lets me know, like, it's something after this, you feel me? And I'll never stamp to nobody I know after this, but on God, I know, you feel me? Something we rock away after this, and I feel like off of how you live your life, once you've gotten to the point where you can put it on your loved one's heartbeat, you know God is real. After that point, how you live your life is what dictate, you feel me, the afterwards, for sure.
No, for sure. So besides music, what you working on right now?
Okay. Man, besides music, I'm damn near about to, I ain't gonna put it out there that I'm going back to school, because if I goddamn don't, you smell me. So I don't know, I'm gonna see about that, but we got a couple business endeavors for sure, and vending machines. Got a new vendor on bundles. I can't say which type yet. We can't disclose that, but definitely hair. Man, and just enjoying this moment with the bros that's so solid. Like, oh yeah, you asked how I know God is real. Like niggas like this, like niggas so solid, like that it just lets you know it's something above us around this motherfucker. Like it has to be, like, for real shit. So just being around the bros, making sure it's something built so crazy that we never lose. That's all.
Real spill.
For real.
Any last words and shout outs?
What you?
Man, shout out to everybody that had a part, that played their part in, you know what I'm saying, just giving us those stepping stones of going up and finding ourselves and whatnot.
Real talk. Dukes, Hannah, this Shamar world, for sure. Long live Lil Bro, long live KJ, long live Larry, long live Darion, long live Alton, long live Elder Patey. Yeah, list goes on, so forth and so on. Long live mine, we in the moment right now. We taking care of business. Dolce on the glasses, but naked at the ATM like that. Yeah.
Real spill, man.
For sure.
We appreciate having y'all boys on the porch with us.
Appreciate
y'all.
For real, appreciate y'all.
If you ain't ready to maybe have to kill, don't take that slimy route. You know they plug me about that Skrilla, brother, I'm gonna walk 'em